Now that Zhan Tiri has returned to Rapunzel's world, she is working to ensure that chaos will be able to reign. And to bring about this fate, her first action has been to go after a powerful weapon called the Mind Trap, whose abilities will have massive ramifications for the war that will come. Hello fun people, I'm Isaac, and welcome to Wotso Videos. I'm focused on spreading magic by discussing Disney, so comb your magic hair and grab your black rock sword and let's venture into Rapunzel's world. When I saw that Cassandra and Zhan Tiri were going after an artifact within the protective vault of the Spire, I was ecstatic to say the least. This was the place we had seen previously hold a variety of objects that appeared to be the Sorcerer's Hat, the Sword in the Stone, the Spinning Wheel from Sleeping Beauty, and the Black Cauldron. It was a place full of mysteries that I couldn't wait to see opened again after enjoying the location so much in the past. Remember, this was the place where Rapunzel obtained the third piece of Demanitus's scroll, the scroll that scribed all 4 sun and moon incantations. Calliope, I wouldn't necessarily be as excited to see, but I think a little bit of patience with her just goes a long way. But regardless of how fun the Keeper of the Spire is, unfortunately Cass and Zhan Tiri weren't there to take a tour and explore the Spire like I would have wanted to, because they were on their own mission. They were after a talisman known as the Mind Trap, but why would they be after this weapon? Well, Cassandra explains that they coveted the relic because of who it would allow them to control, because the two villainesses were allowing themselves to create soldiers for a war they were plotting to begin.
You can't have a war without soldiers, princess.
And from what we know about Zhan Tiri, this is a move that makes sense. To bring about the destruction, anarchy, and revenge that she is seeking, a war seems like a great way to bring about all of that. But you know what seems out of character? Zhan Tiri using a boomerang. When that boomerang shot down Rapunzel's balloon and then was being used to get the key that would unlock the Mind Trap, I was absolutely in shock. This ancient demonic evil creature, who we have learned required great heroes of the past to sacrifice themselves to stop her, was now using a boomerang against a princess. It was goofy and wild, but I'm still holding out hope she's going to go full horns and tentacles at some point, because we know from her formal introduction to Rapunzel that she has the power to transform into whatever she wants.
Over the centuries, I've taken the form of whatever suits my needs. A warlock, a demon, even a blizzard.
Maybe when the war Cass and Zhan Tiri are picturing is raging, the monstrous creature within Zhan Tiri will be unleashed. But for now, Zhan Tiri is only just planning the conflict and preparing her army with the Mind Trap in their possession. But who even knows if Zhan Tiri is telling the truth? She hasn't admitted who she is to Cassandra yet. We don't know who else she's trying to manipulate.
Cassandra knows only what I want her to know. I'm playing her Rapunzel. She has no idea, but she is under my complete control.
We do know Zhan Tiri intends for darkness to spread across Corona and the world, but we really don't know through what means yet. Zhan Tiri is dangerous, she is threatening, but she also is really small right now, even though her plans are very, very big. All we really know right now is that through the Mind Trap, they are taking command over a selection of individuals, which I found fascinating. You see, this artifact can't give them dominion over every being. In truth, Cassandra will only be able to command those who have sworn allegiance to the Moonstone. And it's revealed that a prominent group of individuals who have gone through that ritual is the Brotherhood of the Dark Kingdom.
Tell me, where is the Mind Trap?
You mean the talisman that can control the minds of any who've sworn loyalty to the Moonstone?
The Brotherhood has been alluded to from the beginning of Rapunzel's journey, when we were first seeing a mysterious symbol on the hand of Varian's father Kieran. From that point, we learned that 2 others also had that same mark, a fierce man named Hector and a noble woman who Eugene's best friend Lance has a huge crush on, named Adira. These warriors came from a people who settled on the Moonstone's defenses and formed the Dark Kingdom. Together, they swore to stand guard to protect the world from the Opal's limitless power. But everything changed when King Edmund, the father of Eugene and the ruler of the Dark Kingdom, attempted to destroy the Moonstone and failed. In the aftermath, he sent all of his subjects out of the Dark Kingdom and commanded the Brotherhood to ensure the power was kept a secret. And of course, now we know where that mark each of the members possessed came from. When they pledged themselves to the Moonstone, they were marked, and with that connection, they were susceptible to the power of the Mind Trap, a talisman with that same symbol. And as we saw within Cassandra's rebuilt fortress, her control over them has begun through the use of that weapon. When she used the Mind Trap and caused each of the members' eyes and moonstone markings to glow blue, we saw them fall to Cassandra. But by Kieran returning back to his work after his eyes finished glowing, it seems as though the world will remain unaware of their true allegiance for now. Tragically, Varian will be unable to see that his father is under the control of a minion of Zhan Tiri, which I think is going to be so difficult for Varian to see. Also, it's really sad that Cassandra is currently a minion of Zhan Tiri. After just getting his father back from a mistake that he felt he caused, I have a feeling it's going to be devastating when he finally has to come face to face with his father falling in line under Cassandra. I also think that if Cassandra uses Kieran against Varian, that will make him question whether Cass will ever be able to be redeemed. Luckily, Varian will still have Rapunzel and Eugene to watch over him, which has been amazing to see them accept him into their lives again. I saw some black rockers on Twitter talking about how it feels like Varian is a kind of adopted brother to the dynamic couple, and I definitely get that feeling, and that was even seen most recently through Varian and Eugene pranking one another. Goodness, there's just been so many good times in Corona. But more happy memories will likely have to wait very soon. Cassandra and Zhan Tiri are growing an army, preparing themselves for war, and Zhan Tiri seems to have the true goal of bringing Corona to its knees. The powerful darkness is growing, and it's becoming more and more difficult to see how Rapunzel will be able to stop these forces, especially with the Mind Trap in hand. Soon, everyone will be unsure who to trust as a war for Corona begins. What do you think will happen when Zhan Tiri attempts to wage her war? Let me know below, and while you're down there, be sure to like this video, subscribe, and click the beautiful bell for more magical videos like this one, and also be sure to follow all of my adventures over on Instagram, Twitter, Patreon, and Facebook at Wotso Videos, and to check out the Wotso Videos merchandise at wotsostore.com. Me and my comfy Wotso Videos mug. Finally, I'm Isaac from Wotso Videos, where we discuss fun topics for fun people. Thanks for watching, and have a magical day.